Hey there everyone, and welcome to another video from the Retro Game Planet. It's a new C64 release. It is Ooze, The Escape. This has been ported over from the ZX Spectrum, and this one was developed by Ali Palardi, or Haplo, with concept and art from Andy Johns. So the Ooze story essentially is that you need to navigate through various corridors in a laboratory, and Ooze has gravity reversing powers which you'll need to use to avoid the robot guards, and find and collect each of the 4 coloured keys, insert them into the central command module, and that will allow you to escape. Now, I've had a few goes at this already before this video, and I can tell you it is a load of fun, and it's got a lot of puzzle elements to it, and let's get in and give it a go. Okay, so there is Ooze in the bottom left, growing stronger and escaping from the glass pod, and Ooze is free. So essentially, Ooze, you can move to the left and the right, and you're going to be stuck to the floor unless you reverse gravity by pressing the fire button, and then you're going to be able to walk on the ceiling, and that basically is all there is to it. Except, of course, you're not alone, and there's going to be not just the enemies, the robots you can see on the screen. There's going to be things like this where you've got electrical pulses that you need to avoid, and there's going to be, like you can see, there's mist at the top there, and that mist is going to kill you, as is that green sort of goo on the floor and ceiling parts of the level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the first key and show you how that works, take it to the command module in the video, and then I'll leave you to download the game yourself, which I will leave a link in the video description, and give it a whirl. But it is loads of fun, and trust me, you're going to enjoy it when you do. But don't forget to smash like if you enjoy the video, and if you want to continue to see newer Commodore 64 games on the channel, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Okay, so here, this is where you need to use that gravity power at the right time, so I'm going to jump down and then reverse it and go back up. And the key to this is that once you're committed, you can't change it. So if I decided now to reverse it and drop to the floor and I'm halfway, you can't stop it. You only stop it when you hit the solid floor or ceiling, so you need to make sure you're doing it at the right time. So obviously the red key's here for me to collect, so I'm going to get that, and then I quickly need to follow this enemy back and ensure that I've dropped down. I nearly dropped them too early, which would have killed me. So now you'll see on the mini-map we've got the green flashing dot, which is where Ooze is currently in the laboratory, but you've also now got a white flashing dot, and that white flashing dot is telling me where the central command module is, which is where I need to take each key once we find it. So what the red key is going to do is, not only is it the first of 4 keys, but there is like a red force field somewhere on in the laboratory, and once you've put the key in, it's going to allow you through that red force field, and therefore you can continue on to find the rest of the keys. Oh, I've gone too quick. Oh, I went too fast. So again, it's all about timing. So whilst on the left hand side of this screen it's about standard gravity and just jumping down, on the right hand side it's about reverse gravity and floating up, but you've got to time it just right so that you don't crash into that enemy that is moving up and down. There we go. That's better. That is much better. So now I can drop down, and now we've got these slicing, so there's just issues, enemies and traps all over the place for poor Ooze, so it's not going to be easy for you to escape and get through this mist. Okay, that's I need to wait until it's safe. There we go. Drop into that little pocket there so that that robot will not harm me. There we go, we're heading off towards the central module. Now you've got a bit of a conundrum here. If I go this way, which you might be tempted to do, you can see on the map that that's not going to get me to the command module, but there's clearly something worth getting up there. So I'm not going to do that in this video, but for you when you play the game, explore all areas, because there's going to be extra lives to collect alongside the keys, and you're absolutely going to need them. Now, just looking at the map, you can see you're probably likely going to the right here. to get to that central command module. So that's the way I'm going to go. And continue going to the right. So it's just above us now, so I just need to navigate this last area. And hopefully we can... There we go. So you can see now I've just inserted that red key into the bottom right. So now what that allows me to do is continue on. And there is just an example. If I get the purple key, then I'll be able to go through that force field and continue on the level. So now what I need to do is find what's just opened up from the red key, so the red force field, wherever that is, will now allow me to continue past that force field and probably onto the next keys. But that is all I've got time for on this video. So that is a quick overview of Ooze, and as I say, it's brilliant. So as always, the link will be in the video description so that you can download it. But I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.